Hello guys, welcome to C Programming by IT Tools Training. I'm Deepthi. So let us start the session. In this session, I want to show you how Turbo C++ works or how to execute the program in Turbo C++. See, this is how you will be maximizing your screen. And you can go to left side, right side by using this, and here top and bottom. Here it will be showing in which line you are and in which character you are typing. First character, second. See, it increases when you are coming to the second line. It shows second line and you are entering first character in that. Okay. Here in file you can see you can create a new file, you can open the old file, you can save, and many other options. You can quit. In this screen, by seeing the screen only, you can tell this is 1991 model. By seeing the outlook of this, see the screen with blue background. And here, if you are using multiple files, you can open those things. Okay, the next thing is with respect to minimize, maximize, or close buttons are not there. For quitting the screen, Alt X, or you can press on this. Okay, for with respect to edit, you are having undo, redo, cut, paste options. You can see the shortcut keys for that here. It's better to use shortcut keys with respect to Turbo C++ because sometimes your mouse won't be working properly. I'll show you that. And first of all, after typing your program, you need to compile your program and then you need to run. For these things also, you are having shortcuts here, Alt F9 and Control F9. So first let us write the program and then I will show you the problems. Okay, first I need to start my program with main. Okay, main is nothing but function name. So what is function? Function is group of statements that together perform a task. So let me give you a task. I want to print a statement on output screen of C. How will you do that? This is your function. You are going to write set of statements for that. So your name of this function will be main. The main is part of every C program. If you are writing C program, it should have a main. C permits different form of main statements. Say for example, you can use just main. Inside this parenthesis, I'm not having anything. This is empty, open and close parenthesis. That is nothing but it is not having any arguments. If I'm writing something inside this, I'll call that as argument. So main is my function name. So how will I be writing that? With small letters only. Try to remember this, not with capital letters. C is case sensitive. Main, open parenthesis, close that. This is the function name. Next, you will be opening flower bracket. So this is where your program starts. And if you are closing the flower bracket, that means you are closing your program. Okay. Now, if you are having doubt like if I am opening one more flower bracket, then you can close once more. N number of times you are opening, n number of times it is closing. So this close flower bracket for sure will be closing the previous one only, not this. So once only if you are giving close, okay, here, that means you're just closing this and this won't be having any meaning. So the first opened will be closed by last closed parenthesis. This is how you can remember. Okay. So inside this, you're going to write your program. So how you will be doing that? There is a predefined function for that. Printf. What is your compiler's or IDE's work? Your IDE's work is converting your source code. This is nothing but your source code, whatever you are writing, or this is nothing but your program. These codes will be converted to machine level with the help of compiler. So your IDE should do that. So this is the syntax for using printf. Printf with small letters, of course. Open the brace and open double quotes, not single quotes. Inside this, whatever you are typing, it will get printed as it is. Close both your double quotes and parentheses. Close the sentence with semicolon always. Okay. Now whatever inside this double quotes you are typing, this is nothing but string. If you are taking a single alphabet, that is nothing but your character. If you are taking sequence of characters, that is string. So this is called as string. Inside this, whatever you are writing, it is having meaning or not, it is grammatically correct or not, it doesn't matter. It will print as it is. Okay. Now you want to print this statement on the output screen. After this, if you want to come back, you have to use return. So return statement terminates the execution of the function and it return controls to the calling function. Now after executing this line, I'll be getting back the control. Okay. Now let us compile this program. After, let us run this program. Alt F9. There are no warnings, no errors. Okay. If there are warnings and errors here, line wise it will be displaying. To get off this popped out window, you can press any key on the keyboard. Okay. Now compilation got successful. I can run the program, or directly you can run the program if you know there will be no error. Control F9. This is the problem of Turbo C++. Okay, when it is getting executed, this is your output screen. As you can see, printf statement, whatever it was having, the message got printed. Okay, now to come out of this screen, you can press either enter or escape. If you want to save a file, you can give it as any name to this .c. File name extension will be .c. If it is C++, .cpp. If it is C, .c. Okay. Now you can see your file name here. Now if you are using multiple files, you can go with clicking that and use those things. And okay, here is one more problem. If you want to come out of the screen, say for example, in your notepad you have typed the program, that thing you can just simply copy. How will you come out of the screen and come back to the same screen? Here there will be no such buttons like minimizing, maximizing and all. For that, what you can do is press on Windows key button. Okay. To go back to that, you can just simply click on that, Alt Enter. So that will be maximizing the screen again. To quit, Alt X. Here only it will be visible. Alt X, or you can click on quit and copy paste everything I have shown. Okay, you can also sometimes change the font size, color of output screen. You can check that by yourself. And okay, one more example I'll show. Instead of just printing something, you can go with using header files. Okay, before that, if I'm just saying int a, I want to declare a variable called a. First of all, your task will be you have to display a's value. A is equal to 2. A value you have to display. How will you do that? A is a variable. So you can give any name to your variable, anything, any word you can give variable, anything like that. Anything is possible. So A is your variable name. What data type it is, what type of variable it is integer type. When I'll be explaining about data types, I'll clearly explain what is integer type, float type, everything. Anyways, integer type, if you are giving, keyword for that is int. if you are giving int a can hold the value from 0 to 9, anything, 1000, 10,000, anything like that. So a is equal to 2. Here only you can declare, or it is your wish, simply a, like this you can give. After that, in the next line, a is equal to 2, like this also you can give, you can declare this, or here if you want, comma b, like this, many things you can declare. It's your wish, it's up to you. Okay, now if you want to print the value of a, inside this printf, percentage d, this is the syntax for printing integer type, comma, what do you want? Anyways, you want to print integer. Which integer? What you want to print? I want to print a. Okay, now it will be just showing a value on screen. Okay, now let us run this. Okay, first of all, header files. Now if you are just playing with your printf, scanf, like this, just printing a message will do without your header files. But if you are going with printing integer, float, or something like that, you have to include header files. Hash include less than stdio.h. File name extension for header files will be .h, and for using getch properly, hash include conio.h. Now you can see, as soon as I have given include, so it got selected. You can see that is nothing but header file. So what you are including? Header files. This is the syntax, how to use that. So header files contain C functions declaration. To define all the functions, variables, etc., you can use header files. So these header files will be stored in C library, and it will be having all the informations about what do you mean by int, how to react to int, what do you mean by float, what do you mean by printf, getch, everything. So by using header files, easily you can access these things without getting error. Now let us run this. See, you wanted to print the value of a, this is 2. If you want to clear the screen, previous output you don't want, you can go with CLR SCR, that is the predefined function for clearing the screen. Here, after declaring the variables, you can give clear screen. Now only 2 will be getting displayed. That's all. Alright guys, apart from this, what I want to say is, by seeing this only you can tell this is 1991 model Turbo C++ is, and I recommend not to use Turbo C++ in your colleges. If they are using, it's fine, but if you want to work with C, don't use that. Main reason because of this is, executable codes produced by Turbo C++ is runnable only in MS-DOS. What is MS-DOS? MS-DOS is very old OS, and it didn't have any important security features of modern OS. Like whatever modern OS are having security features, MS-DOS was not having, and it continues to be the same old version. There is no memory access barrier for MS-DOS applications. It can access to all memory areas without even mapping. That is why sometimes your system gets stuck, your mouse won't be working, your keyboard won't be working, sometimes you won't be able to run the program on time. All these will be occurring with your PC. I really suggest go with some other IDE. Okay, that's it for this session. Thanks for watching.